Hello and welcome to NCBA's Cattlemen to Cattlemen. I'm Kevin Oxter. Thanks for joining us. Leading our news, we are not far away from what may be one of the least favorite days of the year, April 15th, and the deadline for filing federal income tax returns. Gathering all the data, sifting through the records and paperwork, and working through all the forms can be a chore for anyone, but especially so for those of us in agriculture who operate businesses that are not like many others. There is some good news to report on the tax front, however. The National Cattlemen's Beef Association's Director of Legislative Affairs, Kent Bacchus, says NCBA was able to deliver some wins last year when it comes to federal tax laws.
Well, we're very excited that 2015 was a great year for us on the tax front. Unfortunately, for the last few years, we've had a lot of instability and uncertainty with the tax system, and that's something we were able to secure with some stability in the tax code at the end of 2015. Some of those accomplishments included permanent extension of Section 179 small business expensing, which will allow for the purchase of new equipment and buildings, etc., and new investments in small business upwards of $500,000. That'll now be deductible. And the great thing is that's indexed for inflation, and that's something that we can use to plan for years to come. So you're not forced to make those purchases due to the whim of Congress. Another great success story was the permanent extension of the conservation easement tax credit. That's an important tool for a lot of our producers who live in areas where they're surrounded by really high land values, and they want to be able to secure that farm or ranch for their kids. They're able to use that conservation easement tax credit to lower that overall threshold. And last but not least, we're very excited about bonus depreciation. And while we weren't able to get a permanent extension of bonus depreciation at 50%, we do have the luxury of enjoying that, the privilege of enjoying that for 2015 and 16 and 17. And in 2018, we'll see it go to 40%, and in 2019 to 30%. But the great thing is, because we were able to get a permanent extension on all these other provisions, that allows us to focus our efforts on getting permanent extension of bonus depreciation in the future.
Bacchus says those tax policy wins only came about because grassroots members of the National Cattlemen's Beef Association help members of Congress understand how important these issues are for cattlemen and women running farms and ranches around the country. To keep up to date on taxes and the full range of policy issues that impact your cattle business, why not become a member of NCBA? You can join by calling 1-866-USA-BEEF or visiting the website beefusa.org.